You say?
Are you good?
Disability is a harsh reality of many lives worldwide. Many are directly affected by disabilities, while others are affected more indirectly from loved ones or friends that have disabilities. Paralysis is a very broad disability, and the single word itself is somewhat ambiguous. However, it is certainly a painful and physically debilitating disability. In the documentary film Body of War, directed by Phil Donahue and Ellen Shapiro in 2007, the struggle of 25-year-old Thomas Young, an Iraq war veteran, is showcased. Mr. Young was shot with a AK-47 round beneath the collarbone his first week in Iraq, thus resulting in paralysis from the chest down. The paralysis also carries an endless list of health problems. He can't control his bladder. He can't cough. He has no ability to thermoregulate. He has erectile dysfunction, lead poisoning, as well as Okay. Mr. Young was shot with an AK-47 round beneath the collarbone in his first week of Iraq, thus resulting in paralysis from the chest down. The paralysis also caused an endless list of health problems. He can't control his bladder. He can't cough. He has no ability to thermoregulate. He has erectile dysfunction. He has lead poisoning, as well as a multitude of emotions and distress caused by the injury. Thomas overcame many of the gruesome aspects of his disability with lighthearted humor. This is displayed when he is cracking jokes while his mother inserts a catheter into his private area in order to remove excess urine and prevent a bladder infection. Oh, I'm sorry. Mike, you can't look at me, man. Mr. Young was shot with an AK-47 beneath the collarbone in his first week in Iraq, thus resulting in paralysis from the chest down. The paralysis also causes an endless list of health problems. Mr. Young was shot with an AK-47 round beneath the collarbone his first week in Iraq, thus resulting in paralysis from the chest down. The paralysis also causes an endless list of health problems. He can't control his bladder. He can't cough. He has no ability to thermoregulate. He has erectile dysfunction, lead poisoning, as well as a multitude of emotional distress caused by the injury. Thomas overcame many of these gruesome aspects of disability with lighthearted humor. This is displayed while he is cracking jokes while his mother inserts a catheter into his private area in order to remove excess urine and prevent a bladder infection. At the end of the film, he feels less dependent on others and feels more independence because he divorces his wife and lives alone. This helps him mentally. The injuries and the struggle of Thomas Young can be easily compared to the stories of Darius Weems in the documentary Darius Goes West, and of Billy in the film One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Darius has Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a deadly form of muscular dystrophy that slowly takes over the human body, and the affected eventually loses all muscle control. Billy is affected by a wide variety of mental problems, and his extreme fear of his mother results in the death of him at the end of the film. In the article, The Children Who Grow Old Before They Grow Up, Shioni Bhattacharya describes the genetic condition which resembles the aging process sped up. She uses the example of the Byrne family and their son who was diagnosed with progeria and outlines their struggle. The disease is described scientifically by Bhattacharya. DNA is tightly coiled with the only uncoiled genes, those that are switched on. Clearly, this is a horrible disease. Disability is an inevitable part of many humans' day-to-day life. Although unfortunate, it is the reality for a vast amount of people who learn to cope with their problems and live normally.